Hey, friends. Here we are again. Ask Alexandra. This comes from Janice, and this is related to confusion that's coming up around a big decision, particularly confusion around relationship. How do I know if the relationship's the right one for me? How do I know if, I should pursue making this work with this person or it's really not where I should be? I just want to speak to confusion in general rather because I can't know exactly without meeting with this person and looking into their energy and their field around that particular relationship. But what I can speak to is confusion. And a little known thing is confusion comes from grief. It's like a layer on top of grief. And if you've ever worked with me or taken something from me, um, you've probably heard of me talk about layers of feelings. So confusion is more of a surface feeling, doubt, same. But confusion underneath it is going to be some sort of level of grief. There's going to be some sort of fear there. And then when that can be accessed, there is a pathway again to clarity. Now, it may not seem logical, but I can tell you from revisiting it again and again with, hundreds of people and myself over decades, that there is those pieces underneath confusion. So if we're talking about relationship and I'm confused about which path to go, you know, let's forget about confusion and doubt and some idea of making a quote right decision. Let's drop that for now and instead go, what am I afraid of? Just that simple question. What am I afraid of? Nothing else. Ask yourself that question. And this could be also, let's say we have confusion about a job. Should I do this or that, or this or that? A place to move, this or that, this or that. When the mind is repeatedly going over stuff, doubt, confusion, confusion, then that's a sign you want to sit down, forget about doubt and confusion. It's kind of like dust, a really windy day and there's dust everywhere in the air. You can't see anything clearly. Forget about that for a second. Just sit, get quiet, a space where you really can get quiet, and then ask yourself that question. What am I really most afraid of? And that will start to penetrate and take you on a pathway to where your clarity exists, which of course is inside yourself. You have the answer for what's right now. So you can ask yourself, what am I most afraid of? You get an answer. Stay with it if the answer doesn't come right away. Maybe you need to leave it and come back another day. But there will be an answer in terms of what am I most afraid of, whatever the story and the content is. Underneath that, or when you really look at the fear, there's going to be some sort of access point there to grief. I'm afraid I'll make the wrong decision. I'm afraid of being alone. Um, I'm afraid, I could start this new job and then I'm a failure and it doesn't work out. I'm afraid my spouse will be disappointed in me if I do this and it's the wrong thing or somehow I'm a failure. I'm afraid of this not working out and feeling, I don't know, sad or hopeless. I'm afraid this might be the best person that I ever get a chance with. There's all sorts of these silly thoughts, and they come from somewhere. They don't come from the truth of your being. They come from some sort of past experience. So if you can find moments of quiet where you can really honestly answer that question, what am I most afraid of? It'll give you an access point. And go from there. And bless you on that journey. And I hope you get, have as little suffering as possible on the way to your own clarity, which is absolutely there, love. somewhere beyond all the dust or the fog. Bless you. Thanks for listening. Mwah. If it's useful, please subscribe, share. Love ya.